Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ebony. Alright you guys, so there are several topics I do want to discuss in this video. The first topic being none other than Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears currently facing a lot of backlash, and also the unidentified woman Jane Doe, who did file the lawsuit, has now written an open letter to the Los Angeles County District Attorney requesting that both Tiffany and Aries be arrested. Talk about a mess. Now, you guys remember that Jane Doe's lawsuit does outline two comedy sketches, right? One for which Tiffany Haddish allegedly encouraged a 14-year-old Jane Doe to mimic motions of inappropriate thing. There was also another sketch that actually happened with Aries Spears lusting over her small brother, who was 7 years old at the time. He was basically in the middle of the room playing, and he had on nothing but little undies, and it was very, very sick and disgusting. Now, everyone has been wondering what is happening behind the scenes. I actually do appreciate that this Jane Doe is not giving out her real name. She just wants to handle this the legal way. But she did write a letter earlier today to the LA District Attorney, George Gascon. Now, this is what she said. She says her mother had filed a police report regarding both Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears and their alleged crimes against her and her brother. Now, this was done in Las Vegas back in 2020. Now, Jane Doe is basically saying that the Las Vegas PD pretty much did nothing about it, and they took the complaint and nothing else after that was followed up. So she is now asking the Los Angeles District Attorney to open an investigation against both Tiffany and Aries Spears. And she obviously wants charges, but nobody has really heard from the Los Angeles County District Attorney. We don't know if this is going to happen, but Jane Doe did write a letter asking for them to be arrested. This is a hot mess. Now, Tiffany also issued a statement not too long ago. Tiffany saying this: "I am deeply regretted in my participation in a sketch that was intended to be comedic, but ultimately it was not funny at all." So I think Tiffany really just needs to be quiet, because the more you talk, I do feel that people are looking for as many ways to poke holes in your story. And so I really do think that she should just leave it alone, handle it the court way, because after a while, if Tiffany continues to hook up with people like Jason Lee and all these other blogs, it's starting to make her look like she's trying to come out to expose this woman's identity. And this woman does not want to be identified. Now, something else that the woman said in her letter, she said, "My brother and I are prepared to speak and provide you with irrefutable evidence that substantiates our allegation." Yikes. This is a mess. So I don't know if Tiffany is going to end up in the clink or Aries Spears is going to end up in the clink, but this is just happening so interesting, right? Aries Spears, he had just attacked Lizzo on social media, and after that happened, people have been coming out of the woodwork to expose him. Child, it's a mess. So more to come on this. This entire situation is a hot mess, and I really do think that Tiffany and Aries do need to be held accountable. I don't know what method of that should be accurate. I'm not the person involved, but I do think there needs to be some accountability. All right, you guys. So the next topic I do want to discuss is none other than Fivio Foreign's baby mother coming out to make some very strong accusations against the rapper, accusing him of not only being down low, but also going as far as saying that he gets around and does not use any protection. Talk about a way to weaponize social media. Check this out.
I went through history. It was gay. It was mad gay history. But history. This has been happening for like 2 years already. And I have a gay best friend, for those who don't know. This is happening for 2 years already. He will up. As in, the first couple times, I just thought like it was up. I didn't think nothing of it. I'm saying up as in, we talk nasty. So instead of saying like this, like he'll say this my, or give me that, it. And at first, I was like, oh, maybe because I'm saying he's probably saying after me, confusing it. Like, I'm not thinking nothing of it. Like, I never experienced nothing. Like, deal with a DL nigga, like, nothing. And I was just like, maybe he's confusing it. That's it. Like, nothing big. But he kept doing it.
A few moments later.
Like, so whoever's pregnant by him right now, go get it right now, because y'all gonna suffer. And I'm saying that because right now, I think he got like 2 right now. Like, he's around. He gets around. Everything, and he does not use a condom.
So as you heard in her video, she tried to make it seem like she was explaining her life, right? She was done. She was fed up. She just wanted to get this off her chest, and it wasn't planned. This is why she did not have any receipts. But here's my thing. Besides all of this nonsense, at the end of the day, these two share a child. Imagine your child getting online and seeing how you're treating their father. On top of that, you knew who Fivio was before any of us did. And you accepted him for who he was because everything was good at the time. But now that things aren't working out, now you want to come out on Instagram to air out his laundry? I just found it distasteful. I found it very bitter. And to be honest, the tea wasn't even worth spilling or sipping because it seemed very vindictive. It's very unfortunate, I can understand how she's fed up with him moving around and being with all these women, but she chose to have a child with him. So unfortunately, she has to be in that situation for her child. And that's really all I care about in this situation, because this is very, very embarrassing. Just imagine as a child or a teenager seeing your mom say all these things about your dad. It's just unfortunate. And unfortunately, a lot of these women do know if they bring up a man maybe being interested in another man, that is a way to get people talking and attacking. So because he said he did not want to be with you, because he does not want to have a relationship with you, so now you want to air him out. So does that mean that you allegedly had this baby so that he would stay with you? And that's really no shade. When are women going to realize babies do not keep men? If he wants you, he wants you. If he doesn't, baby girl, it'll always be a no. Ooh, child, just talk about a mess. Imagine putting all this out on social media. Now, the final topic I do want to acknowledge is actually Nicki Minaj. So Nicki Minaj was actually recognized earlier today for having one of the best-selling songs of the summer for this year in the US. Now, this is based on estimated peer sales. So we do have Running Up That Hill. You guys know Stranger Things at 162K. Break My Soul, which is Beyonce, 117K. We also have Lizzo at 116K. And Nicki Minaj, Super Freaky Girl, 113K. So all of these women are really doing their thing. Congratulations to Nicki Minaj. I think it's amazing that she is still able to pull in these types of numbers almost 15 years in the game. And I actually think that this figure could be a little bit off because it was originally announced that Nicki actually sold more than 130K. So that is still great. She is outselling some of these pop girls. So congratulations to her. Now, Nicki Minaj also responded to her fans when they were notified by iHeartRadio that unfortunately Nicki would no longer be performing for the festival that is supposed to be happening in Las Vegas between the 23rd and 24th. Now, the fans were wondering, is it going to happen? And so iHeartRadio did come out to announce, and Nicki responded. Now, iHeart started with this. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, Nicki Minaj will no longer be performing at our 2022 iHeart Music Festival. Our lineup will feature other amazing artists, including recently announced Pitbull, and we've got more surprise performances in store. Stay tuned. Now, Nicki responded with this, guys, I may have some surprises on the horizon to announce very soon in tandem with iHeartRadio. I wouldn't be able to be there in the time with all of my gear for this one. I love you. Stay tuned for other exciting performances coming up. Thank you. Now, she also says, and while we're on the subject, if you live in the US and there is a radio show happening in your city and you want me me to perform, comment down below with the city and radio station. Barbs, this is for everyone, so let people comment and don't comment more than once. No management or detectives. So as you see, I thought this was a great way of Nicki acknowledging why she could not attend and also saying that she has something else coming with iHeartRadio. So I'm sure we can all look forward to that. All right, you guys. So Nicki Minaj also announced a Queen mix late last night. And you guys know, so sorry about my voice. I'm still a little stuffy from these allergies, but child, I am here. So out of nowhere, it was about like 2 in the morning, I would say Pacific Standard Time. Nicki Minaj tweeted this remix though. Now after she tweeted this, she then posted a clip and she actually shouted out a lot of different cities. And so a lot of fans are feeling like this could be a huge collab between her and some other female rappers. This is why it's called Queen's Mix. Who knows? Check this out.
It's the Queen Mix right here. Miami, Boston, Chicago, Atlanta, New York.
So as you see, it sounds like it's going to be definitely a fire joint. If I could guess anyone, you guys, definitely if we're going to be talking about Miami, I do feel that it could be JT. JT also liked Nicki's tweet about the Queen's remix. If we are going to be talking about Boston, it could easily be Bia. If we're going to be talking about Chicago, we can even go with Dreezy, which I don't know. But you also have people like Debrat, Shauna, Katie got bands. Then if we're talking about Atlanta, man, it could be Lotto, Ruby Rose, Baby Tate. I also remember when Nicki Minaj was asking for vocals from people like Tamar and Summer Walker and things like that. I do remember that Nicki said she wanted to put together an ensemble of female rappers as well. And she had also tweeted during her Vanguard that all the female rappers who congratulated her, she wanted them to jump into the DMs. So who knows, you guys? I'm excited to see what happens. And I kid you not, like Super Freaky Girl is just the gift that keeps on giving. It's literally a smash hit. Let me know what you guys think about these topics down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. I love you guys as always, and we will talk very soon. Bye.
Exposed, 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 exposed. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are